Hello guys, Kevin, the Stoic Reseller here for another What Sold in 24 Hours. And I'll tell you, it's been a slow 24 hours. I'll go into details, what it means, and what we can do moving forward. Alright, so in the last 24 hours, we've had 7 sales for $187.53. This is really far off from what I've been doing the past 21 days. I've been averaging about $320 a day. We're about $140 off of that, which is about 40% lower in total amount of cash. Now, we're going to go over a few items and then talk about what's happening today and how I can avoid these slow sales or what I could have done to actually have more sales throughout the day. First item is a Tommy Bahama floral swim shorts. These sold for $16.97 plus shipping. This is an item I will not be picking up anymore as I focus more on the 25 plus solds. This is an item, as you can see, is $6.51. That is a older item that I'm just happy to get rid of. The next item we have here is a pair of Nike shorts. Now these sold fantastically. I keep repeating myself. Nike's great. You just have to have a feel and the style understanding of what will sell great as opposed to what will sell poorly. These sold for $29.97 plus shipping. Get those shipped out today. Next item is Task. Now this is a brand I will be picking up. This sold for $21 plus shipping. I had it listed for $25. It had a small hole right up here on the collar there. This is a brand. There's the logo. Look for that. It's a bamboo brand. They make a lot of great items. Keep a lookout for that. Now, before I move on, I looked a little deeper into what's going on here. My impressions and page views are both down 50% day over day, which is kind of interesting, and it makes me wonder, okay, why? What's going on? It's the middle of the month. I should still be doing okay in sales wise, and but then I kind of looked at what I sold today, and it shows me that people may not have the liquid funds, or I just haven't been listing the right items. So there's a little bit more to delve into. However, with a 50% decrease in impressions and page views, I only had a 40% decrease in sales, which also, funny enough, is a 40% decrease in my total total solds. So what we're going to talk about more or less here is some of the interesting things that have happened today. As I show the next item, some of the interesting things that have happened today is I've had plenty of offers. I've probably had at least 10 to 15 offers today, and I've only gotten 2 sales off of those. I've noticed a lot of people coming in with lower than acceptable offers, less than 50% in most cases, and in a couple cases, 75% off is what they were looking for. Obviously, with my high cost of goods, I'm not willing to go 75% off. There are people that can do that, and there are people that will do that. However, I typically go as high as 20% off, and I have a static coupon of 13% off. I have the incentives, and I'm always cognizant of what I'm willing to do. So what I'm going to be doing moving forward is just staying patient. Today's a slow day, and that's fine. It's the first day in 3 weeks that I've had a slow day. And that's okay. Being a stoic, you got to wrap your mind around the fact that you're going to have crappy days. And what's in my control is just being patient. The sales will come, and you just have to keep listing, because that's the only thing we can do. I cannot control the traffic I get. I cannot control what people are going to offer me or want to buy my items for. I can control the price that I will sell them at. I can control my consistency in listing. I can control the numbers as far as trying to understand them, maybe getting better at pricing. And but hey, sometimes you guys got to look within yourselves. Understand that, hey, one slow day is not a big deal. If this is a persistent thing, then we need to change your strategies. But history has shown me that since I've changed my model from buying under $20 items and trying to go into a quantity down to a quality and lowering my listing goals, my sales have increased tremendously. And stay tuned, I'm going to share at the end one of the most interesting stats, and I think you're going to want to know this. So we'll talk about this item. This is Denim and Supply. This is a brand by Ralph Lauren that is no longer made. This is a floral button up, or button down rather, because of the buttons here on the collar. And this one sold for $21 plus shipping. The next item is a bread and butter brand, and honestly, guys, I know there's people out there that say you can't get more than $20 for Untuckit, all in, this and that. Untuckit's my favorite brand to sell. This is probably my one bread and butter brand that I like to sell the most. This is a nice floral pattern. This Untuckit sold for $24.97. This next item is an item, again, I'm happy to move. You can see how long I've had it. Oh, look at that number, 420. Isn't there a term? Blaze it? Maybe I'm wrong. It's a Mammoth, just regular shirt. Sold for $11 plus shipping. And the last item is a brand that I've only ever found one time. And this is the only time. It's called Band of Thieves. And or Band of Outsiders, sorry. And it's the polo is called This Is Not a Polo Shirt. It isn't the best quality item from my perspective, but it was so unique. And if companies go out of their way to be like kind of nuts about this, you're gonna look it up. I saw good sold comps, and got $21 out of it, or I'm sorry, $19 out of it. So the last bit of information. And I want you guys to continuously share your thoughts in the comments. Thumbs me up, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. If you're getting any value, you're getting an understanding, you're learning new brands, and hopefully your mental state is getting a little bit better. Trying to be patient, trying to understand what's going on. I understand that there are a lot of people who are having such a hardship on eBay. You're getting out of it. Just be patient, guys. It's easy. I understand. It's easy for me to say because I'm part-time. I have a solid job. My wife has a job. And it's easy for me to be patient on these items. But you guys have to understand, I have a lot of cost in these goods. My average cost is $9.58 an item. And I have over 500 items in my store. Do the math, guys. But, so the last tidbit of great info is I noticed since I've changed my style of store, my outside eBay impressions, basically items being shown in Google or other search engines, has gone up 46%. That is massive. That means I am no longer on 50% of the views that I get. I am no longer just relying on eBay to get that traffic. Google is now working for me as well. And the other last bit of information, and this is actually really awesome, I promote all my items at 5%. So you have to understand, I'm in that bottom probably 30 percentile of people of promoted percentage. However, my top 20 search results, meaning I am on page 1, the top of the search algorithm of items, that search category has gone up over 42%. And let me explain how important that is to you guys. Because I'm selling higher quality items, being on the first page is going to get me more sales, going to get me more money, and that's just amazing, right? You want to be on that top with the lower average promoted rate. 5%. I know people, you see them all the time on eBay, who promote 10, 15%, 20% because they're selling items from the bins under $20, losing their ass, and, looking outside at Krispy Kreme going, damn, I need a donut because holy fuck, I got 90 listings to do. And who wants to live like that? I don't. I want to be on that top page. I want to sell items for $50+ all day long. I know you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Until next time, guys, rule the day.